Welcome to the latest edition of Millennial Boom with Diane Faith and Stanley Roberts, where almost no subject is off limits. Now, here are your hosts, Boomer Diane Faith and Millennial at Heart, Stanley Roberts.
Bada bing.
Bada bam.
Bada boom.
Happy almost December.
What?
Happy almost December.
Really? That's not a thing.
It's almost December.
It's not a happy almost December, though.
Oh, no?
Yeah.
Like we can't celebrate that it's almost December?
It's like somebody saying, what's that thing they say?
I don't know.
Friday Eve.
Oh, or Friday, or Happy Friday Junior, or Baby Friday. Ugh.
Or even worse, pre-diabetes.
That's taking it to a whole new level.
No, because I met a doctor once who said that he doesn't believe in pre-diabetes because either you have it or you don't. But that's just the way of selling drugs, is by saying you have pre-diabetes.
I can see that.
So why not give it a name? Well, you have pre-diabetes, so here, take these $100,000 worth of medication.
Gabriel says, I just got to Cincinnati. Do you want to click it? I just got to Cincinnati from Cleveland. The rain was pretty intense for about half the drive. Oh, well, Gabriel, glad you made it safely.
But here's the important thing.
What? Oh, Lord Frieza says, I got my kitty now.
Got me kitty now.
Okay, well, that's awesome, Lord Frieza. Hey, Betty Veronica, thanks for joining us. Right at the beginning, we appreciate it. Lord Frieza says, Wilfred Brimley says, eat your oatmeal. Who's that?
It's an old commercial for Quaker Oats.
Oh, okay.
And we came here now late because we were watching the Eagles versus the Green Bay Packers.
Mm-hmm.
We wanted to wait till halftime because I know some of you guys, that's an interesting game, even though I'm not an Eagles fan. I'm a Steelers fan.
Oh, please explain to us again why you are not an Eagles fan, but you are from Philadelphia.
I've always been a Steelers fan.
And why?
Because when I was growing up, I loved, number one, the colors of the team.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible talent they had. The players they had were like enormously incredible. Enormously incredible. Yeah, it was terrible talent time. The Steel Curtain. It was Lynn Swan. There was Terry Bradshaw. There was, I think, Mean Joe Green, if I'm not mistaken. But there were a lot of heavy-duty players that played for the Steelers that caught my attention when I was younger.
And nothing about the Eagles caught your attention?
Nothing about the Eagles caught my attention.
Okay.
I mean, I'm happy if they win. Good for them. But I'm not going to become a fair weather fan where I jump in on because they're winning.
Okay.
Some people are like, oh, my God, the Eagles are doing great. Let me go get my new Eagles outfit. It's not me.
Well, the 49ers did well today, too.
Yeah.
49ers shut out the, why am I blanking right now?
So Laura said our audio is terrible.
Oh, our audio is terrible.
Anybody else have bad audio? Because normally I would get a notification from Gabriel.
Oh, the Saints. I forgot who the Niners played for a quick second.
Yeah, they played the Saints.
The Saints. Your audio is not terrible. Oh, okay.
All right. Well, check your audio because our audio seems to be people. I mean, we can't hear ourselves, so we don't know if we sound terrible, but we take your word for it. So Gabriel says on his end it's not terrible.
So Lord Frieza says Wilfred Brimley is the guy that died from diabetes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he also sold oatmeal.
Okay.
Yeah, he, just like the guy Jim, the guy who was a jogger said, if you run every day, you'll be fit as a fiddle, and he dropped dead from running every day. Or Bruce Lee, they're saying now that he drowned.
He drank too much water?
Drank too much water. Isn't that what if you drink too much water, isn't that the antithesis of drowning is too much liquid? I'm just asking.
Are you asking for a friend?
All right. Thank you, Harold. Your audio is very good. Thank you. If someone has some bad audio there, you might want to check your mics, check your plugs. So I read an article the other day that says that Remember, and I posted a picture with it of when we went to his gravesite.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Of
in
Bruce
Seattle.
Lee. Yes.
No, was it Seattle?
Seattle.
Yeah, Seattle.
And they're saying that this new study says he may have died from drinking too much water. But here's my issue: is that if he's dead, let him be dead. Why are we going?
Well, how long? See, the thing is how many years ago did he die?
He died a long time ago.
Yeah.
So how do we know this stuff? I mean,
where are we finding this?
There you go. I don't know. Bruce Lee death sounds so wrong. Yeah, I know. And it was weird how they published his story saying that he may have died of drinking too much water. I mean, to me, that's called drowning, but, that's just me.
Betty Veronica says, my vision makes it look like Stanley's wearing a light gray chin sling.
What the hell's a chin sling?
What is a chin sling?
I have no idea.
Like, is it because your beard is just so white now?
Yeah, it's just turned super white all of a sudden. It's like, I could shave it, and what'll happen if I shave it?
It'll grow back in like 5 seconds.
Like overnight, I wake up and hey, I'm back. So I think I'm supposed to be Santa at some point in this time of life.
Oh my gosh, the fact that you could pass for Santa highly disturbs me. By the way, just keeping it real.
Oh.
Just being a little honest.
Oh, a chin sling is also a chin diaper.
Oh well, thank you, Lord.
That's
Frieza.
disgusting.
No.
I'm very glad to have you two back in California. Speaking about that, so we've been back for 90 days. And what have we accomplished in our 90 days? You graduated.
I graduated from the Nutritional Therapy Association. So
now you're an NTP.
Officially a nutritional therapy practitioner.
So now you can go out there and practitioner therapy.
I don't think that's the way it works. But yes, I can go out there and I can help people accomplish their goals through nutritional therapy, which is a holistic way of...
What's up, John?
You just cut me off.
I'm just saying hello, John.
Okay, hi, John. Anyways, yes, which is a holistic approach to nutrition. So I'm currently developing right now plans so that I can take clients and working on a business plan.
So Gabriel wants to know what your rate is.
Oh, Gabriel, that's to be determined. Like I said, I'm currently working on my business plan right now. So I will have that hopefully soon before the new year. Yeah.
She doesn't have a rate yet.
I do not have a rate, but it will come soon. I will let you guys know. I'm also in the process of creating a new Instagram page. So if you guys are on Instagram right now and follow me on D_Faith, I will keep that up. That's my personal page. But then I will also have information on my new page. And that's where I'll be putting all of like my nutritional information, stuff on how we can work together. And then just also like information, like need to know basics that people can learn.
So then you can learn all the stuff that I learned subsequently.
All the stuff that he has to hear me. Well, okay, here's the thing. I'm really trying to be very good about separating because, like to each their own, right? Like I'm not your mother. I'm not your mother, right? No one's mother. I don't tell you how to eat. It's ultimately up to you. I don't tell you how to eat. I may make suggestions, but I'm really working on not like even volunteering suggestions for him. It is very hard because we live together. If I was going to take you on as a client, that wouldn't be the case. It's ultimately up to you. I'm here to help you progress. It's hard for him because I live with him. So different story.
Well, let's just say it's been a unique experience.
It's been a unique experience that we will not go into right now.
Yeah, we won't go into
and Lord Frieza, I do not agree with your comment.
He did that on purpose.
He did do that on purpose.
So she's done her thing. Now she's graduated. Now she has to go out and make some money. And I'm been shooting some segments strictly in the peninsula right now. I'm going to expand it pretty soon to get further out. But I just wanted to start getting things moving and making sure everything's working right and brush up on my editing skills, which in my opinion, I'm not the strongest editor there is out there, but I can.
But you are very good though.
I'm okay. I'm learning because Adobe is a unique animal for me and it has a lot of little bugs that, 1 minute I'm like editing and then all of a sudden it says, you have no videos. So it goes away. I'm like, well, and I have to go back and find it and then bring it back again. And then sometimes I do a voice track. It'll delete the voice track altogether and I have to retrack it because it doesn't show. Like when my old editing software, if I had that issue, I just plug it back in and everything comes back. But in this one, you have to actually go search for it. And if it doesn't search for it, it gives you blank pages.
That's really time consuming.
It's annoying, and people don't realize that when I do a segment, it's not like I just shoot it and it appears on the internet or whatever. I have to shoot it, write it, edit it, add computer graphics if I can do it. I'm not really that great at computer graphics either. So the main purpose of when we were trying to bring in Mr. Valley Productions and Gotham by the Bay is to bring on a team of people so that we can get more stuff efficiently done. Mm-hmm. So we can get more editing done. So I can shoot, write, or I can shoot someone's boom out the door, and then we keep doing these stories. But with all the stuff going on with and there was another one where they were robbing. So they robbed 2 camera crews that were like wedding crews at
Palace of Fine Arts.
So I was talking to Earl this morning, and he said that they've invested $300,000 to put security at Palace of Fine Arts. Mm-hmm. $300,000, but that's not going to last long. $300,000 is going to go like this.
Well, that's the thing. What's the duration of the security? Because once security ends, people will just be right back at it, right?
Yeah. So Darius asked the question: are you two married to each other, or just living together, planning on marriage? I have no idea who Darius is, but he's asking you a personal question.
Oh, he's asking us a personal question?
Yeah, we are officially domestic partners. Mm-hmm. We haven't done the marriage thing because she was in one state, I was in a different state, and then we finally got to the same state.
No, we're in the same state.
No,
we're in different cities. We were long distance for a little bit.
We were like 700 miles apart, mm-hmm. And then we finally got to Arizona, and we were starting to get things situated, and then COVID hit, and that changed everything. And so. But we've been together for a little bit, so it's all good.
A little bit. Love you.
Love you too.
Gabriel
you're
says...
right. You're right. Wait, John, hold on. John said you're right. They even robbed a camera store in Union Square today.
Yes. Well, no, that was today. That was over the weekend, right?
Yesterday, though, they robbed a jewelry store at gunpoint.
So the video that was released today,
well, the jewelry store.
that was the camera store. Okay. I thought that was yesterday.
Okay, then... And somebody said, Lord Frieza said, get married already so we can have a party.
Can you pay for that? Okay, thanks.
Every Sunday is a party, Lord Frieza. With you and your kitty.
Oh, wow. Okay. Is that what you said, or did you read that?
No, I'm saying that his kitty, he's got a little, then you see the picture of the cat?
Oh, gosh. Okay. Wait, so Gabriel said earlier, audio is fine, but video quality is very poor right now. So do we look very blurry, or what is that? What are we...
no, I'm looking at it right now, and I think that he may have a bad signal because of the storm where he lives at.
Oh, maybe. Okay.
Because we're doing pretty good, and we're doing 500 gigs per whatever it is per minute, MPP or whatever.
Gabriel also said earlier, you share meals, right? So compromise is needed. That is very true. We do share meals, and we do compromise. We really try to take basics when it comes to our nutrition, like cooking in healthy fats.
So I got a pause balance for a second. So Cindy Scott said you're a bit choppy, but then Rich 29 said you look pretty fine.
Oh.
So here's the deal. If you are on your home computer, mm-hmm. We are feeding out a lot of data right now doing this podcast. Mm-hmm. So if you're on Wi-Fi, there's a good chance you may have a little bit broken up if your Wi-Fi is not clean. We're putting out a lot of, because of the cameras and what have you and the lights, it's a little bit different.
Darius says, congrats, you two, I guess.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Every day is a celebration with this one.
Every day. So there's an issue with the stream, but for the most part, it's fine. Well, thank you, Lord.
Well, thank you, Lord.
Lord Frieza. Well, we don't know how to fix it because we're working off of an application that's...
Oh, if it looks anything like this, then...
Yeah, I see that now.
Okay, because I'm seeing it on my screen as well, on YouTube. Oh, and on Twitch.
Oh, so it's a little blurry.
Yeah, okay. I'm not sure how we can fix that. Frozen for a few seconds, Betty Veronica says.
Could be our Wi-Fi.
It could be. Well, we paid the bill.
Yeah, no, they just sent us a notification that we paid the bill.
All right. Well, if it becomes unbearable, let us know. We might just X. Might just cut it out.
We never cut. We keep going no matter what.
Oh, okay.
It's like the football game. Keep on moving.
Keep on moving?
Keep on moving.
Keep on running? Okay, so going back to your editing.
So that's it in a nutshell. Which I want to do more. I want to cover different areas, cities. I think those are important. But again, I don't do politics, and right now, lately, there's been a huge political thing going on, which I try to stay out of because, to me, politics is like a giant vacuum. Once you can never make anybody happy. And no matter what you say, someone else is going to disagree with it. So I try to avoid politics as a whole.
Well, and here's the thing, like as journalists, working in news for so long, we reported on politics.
Yes.
But we reported the facts.
That's like me trying to report on sports. I don't do sports. I'm not good at sports. I'll get it wrong.
You are, listening to your...
Well, I'm a home sports person.
Listening to your comments on football, you're pretty decent.
I'm okay. I know a little bit about it.
You miss...
I know enough to make myself dangerous.
You catch some stuff I miss.
Yeah, I mean, I know when, holding, illegal motion, that stuff. Yeah. Illegal man on the field.
Just so you know, when you speak sports, it's hot.
Ooh, baby.
Yeah. So politics, we don't, that's basically what politics isn't. I mean, we just report the facts. That's all it's ever been. I don't hop in there and express my views of anything. So.
Okay, good for you.
Your sports fashion is on point, though.
Well, thank you.
Oh, there you go. Your sports fashion.
No, because this
well,
says
that
fire department.
says San Francisco Fire Department.
But, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it has a.
And I'm not wearing any I'm usually wearing
No, you got on your referee clothes today.
Oh, I look like a ref.
Yeah, like a.
This is just what I had earlier on today.
A wrestling ref. You like one of those wrestling referees.
Yeah, this is not sports.
It is, if you depending on what you are. It's freeway sports.
It's climb over the wall sports.
Yeah. No, this is Marin CP.
No, I know.
Climb over the wall.
You did the CHP boot camp?
Please. Anyway.
All I can think of when you do the CHP boot camp is you climbing over the wall.
Yeah, my nickname was Uncle Phil.
But you did.
I had a bet that I could make it over the wall.
But you did make it over the wall.
Of course I made the wall, no problem.
Can you make it over the wall now?
I made it over the wall.
No, I mean now.
I made it over the wall.
Okay, so
there's no wall right now.
I guess we know the answer to that. Hey, can we talk about that bathroom? What bathroom?
What bathroom? I'm a little confused on that one.
I'm confused too.
You're straight on point. He had a question mark after that. What bathroom?
No, he's too old. No, he's not.
I don't have that.
Lord Frieza said that. He said you're too old to climb over the wall. When in actuality, you are not.
I could probably climb the wall, but why?
I mean, to prove a point.
But
who are you going to prove it to, though?
What do I get? Do I get $1 million to make it over the wall?
I'll give you a great big hug on the other side.
For $1 million, I'll make it over every wall.
I'll give you a big hug on the other side.
Don't, Stanley. This time I post a picture of an outdoor bathroom. Oh, that's
the San Francisco one?
Yeah, the silver one.
The one that didn't work.
It looked like alien alien pod, where they suck your brains out. And then here's the
it lasts very long.
So people are arguing on the internet going, you should know your tropes. Aliens, they do anal probes from South Park.
Oh, wow.
And they don't eat brains, but then they don't realize that Starship Trooper was a alien brain-eating alien. Mm-hmm. So to know my tropes, there's many different tropes. There's brain-eating aliens, and there are... Yeah, no, exactly. Along with a picture of an unknown object in the caption.
Yeah, John says, geez, we all remember your post better than you do. Well, my excuse is I don't do Twitter like that. But I have to start doing Twitter like that in all honesty. Yeah.
So along with a picture of an unknown object with a caption, "What tarnishes strange contraption." Now that was the remember the telephone we took a picture of?
Oh, the brown one. Yeah.
And there was so many different comments on that.
The one didn't someone say it was a shower handle or something?
It was different stuff. Someone person said it was brown lips. I'm like, I don't know where that came from, but all right, we'll go with brown lips. I mean, but I did for the record though.
You did say wrong answers only. So I mean, basically, you opened up the door for it to just be all bad.
Zurich from StoreCrypt. I guess telephone with her. Yeah, but guess telephone is being right.
Yeah, so
except Gabriel, you didn't read the fine print.
So Gabriel, the fine print was that wrong answers only, but you gave the right answer, so that's why you're wrong.
That's why you're wrong.
You had to give some really well, it didn't even have to be outrageous. It could have been like a hat for all we.
To give you an example, when Diane says to me, "Daddy, guess what?"
I don't actually say, "Daddy, guess what?"
No, just you know what I'm saying. Know. When they say, "Guess what?"
What?
And what do? I come with some random answer. Like if Brooke goes, "Hey, Dad, guess what?" And I go, "Aliens came down and sucked the brains out of all the octopuses in the ocean." And she goes,
Yeah, and then we can't even.
Then she goes, never mind. I don't know why you even asked to guess what for, because I usually come up with something outlandish. I'm like, well, you told me to guess what, so that means I have a range of whatever I want to guess.
Just take everything so like literal.
Really?
Yeah.
No, if someone says guess what,
Really?
someone says guess what, that gives me an open season to guess whatever I want to guess, and I go with the guess that comes first in my mind.
Okay.
All right.
So John says, and if that bathroom in Noe Valley cost $1.7 million, that one on the Embarcadero was a lot more.
It does look like an alien pod, though.
It does look really weird.
I want to kind of go there and just check it out and see what it's like to use it. Can I use it?
It's closed now, isn't it?
Can I read the newspaper and not be disturbed?
Is that the one where you had to pay a quarter?
I don't know. I haven't seen it yet.
Remember the ones in downtown before, the green ones where you had to pay a quarter? Mm-hmm. And people would just like trash.
Remember the story I did where it's like 12 people in there shooting up?
Yeah, because then when you went in there, weren't there a bunch of like needles?
Well, no, but I shot them from a building, watching them go in the restroom. It was like 12 people inside one restroom for a quarter. And like, where they all watch, it's like a race to poop. No, they were shooting up, and you go in there, you see the little balloons on the ground, the needles, the syringes.
That's sad.
John goes chicken butt.
There's only one right answer: chicken butt.
Mm-hmm. Guess what? Chicken butt.
Well, guess why?
Poor chicken butt.
Guess why?
And you know what the bad part
do you
about
know
that?
The answer to the guess why is?
You know why?
Your butt's dry.
So here's a question for you: sandpaper.
Oh, that's what we want to know. How was your guys' Thanksgiving? Because during Thanksgiving we played this game for the first time, right? That was like our first time playing the game. Mm-hmm. It was called what was it called?
You got all excited.
Would you rather?
Would you rather?
Is that what it's called?
It's called Would You Rather.
Would you rather? Yeah.
You don't have to look it up.
I just wanted to make sure I was right. Okay, so we played a game of Would You Rather, and I think Stanley posted this on his Twitter, but it was, would you rather use sandpaper to wipe your butt or use hot sauce for eye drops?
And here's why I picked sandpaper.
I picked sandpaper too.
Because sandpaper comes in many different levels. That is very thin. Use it for, it barely has any coarseness to it. So I would go with the wet sandpaper, and I would not put anything in my eyes of hot sauce.
Yes, because I would like to be able to see, and I would prefer my butt to be in pain just a little bit. But my question was,
how bad is your booty itching? That you need sandpaper.
I'm sorry, my booty's not itching. It's to clean yourself, though, the sandpaper.
Yeah, that like it cleans all the skin off the booty.
The fact that we're saying booty.
Booty
everywhere.
You can't just use a bidget instead of toilet paper or sandpaper.
A bidet. Oh yeah, bidget. I remember that. And yes, I misspelled that on purpose. We know, Gabriel, because we remember that.
For the record, a bidget is
a bidet.
It's what I called it one day. I was like, "Why is it called
a bidget?"
And I was like, "Why is it? What's a bidget?" And she goes, "Huh? Spell it." And I spelled. She goes, "You mean bidet?" I go, "Oh."
Ooh.
Bidget.
That was
a bidget spinner.
Yeah. So, would you rather? There were some off the wall ones though. It was like, would you rather be able to not laugh for the rest of your life or give up your smartphone for the rest of your life? And I was like,
here's the interesting part about that, because someone said, would you rather give up social media for 1 year? Mm-hmm. And what was the other one?
No, not for 1 year, for the rest of your life.
No, the one with social media one.
Oh, so, give up social media or television.
Yeah. So for 1 year, give up social media or television.
Yeah.
And I said, be careful what you wish for when you say social media, because I give up social media. I don't really care about social media. And I said, okay, well, let's be realistic now. It also includes.
Yeah, we like Pinterest.
I list all the things that social media is included under, and they go, oh, I love Pinterest. Okay, so now I ask the question again.
Why do I always say Pinterest? It's Pinterest.
So I ask the question again.
Yeah.
Would you give up TV or social media?
TV. But the thing is, if I still worked in TV, that would be very hard. Because we use social media and TV.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda, but we're not moving that way.
That is true. Parrot says I'd give up television. Yes. Looks like a lot of people would give up television.
You know why I give up television? Because then I have to pay the cable bill.
But you still have an internet bill. That's
not the same though.
Well, but right now it's
not if I bootleg it off some of my neighbors.
It's in a bundle.
Not if I hack off my neighbors on
Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
but you don't do that though.
Netflix does count as TV. However,
it also counts as a social media app.
I mean, because it's an app.
Yeah.
So
we did have that conversation about which category is YouTube, because YouTube also has YouTube TV.
YouTube falls under social media.
Social media.
Yep.
Ooh, excuse me. Betty Veronica, no why chicken thigh. Oh.
Are we still on that?
She said chicken thigh. I said your butt's dry. So.
Ugh. I don't know what I'm doing with you people.
You people? You know what you know. Oh,
no.
Not this again.
This again.
Please don't. Goodbye.
Anyway, not all apps are social. I agree.
That's true, but most are.
Okay.
So I should correct that and say me. It's only social media if you read or engage with the comments.
Well, okay. By definition, though, it's still social media. If you want to nitpick and say if you engage, but chances are, if you're watching the video, if I know you, Gabriel. If I know you, Gabriel.
Sounds like you said, if I know you, April.
You're going to engage in the comments because you want to find something you can correct. What? Am I lying?
No, you're not lying.
Okay.
I just didn't expect that response.
Okay, where are we now?
Please don't make me spit on my computer.
Don't bring me down. So what else did we do? So I learned something new yesterday.
Okay.
I don't like bitter melon.
Oh, yeah. So we went to a Filipino restaurant yesterday. And
Max's of the Philippines.
Yeah, Max's
Never been there before.
Philippine cuisine. And if you guys are new here, I am half Filipino, so I like to, have Filipino food every now and then. I personally probably make about 2 dishes, and I don't do them regularly. And so Stanley wanted to try out Max's wanted to try out Max's cuisine. And so we went and we tried a dish called pinakbet, which is basically like vegetables with what do you call it? With bangos, which is like a fish.
Why does that sound like booty though? Bangos.
It's bangos.
Yeah, sounds like booty. Bangos.
Anyways, so it's made up of like squash, there's bitter melon, and he had never tried bitter melon before, but I did warn him it is bitter. So just an FYI, he eats it. He's like, ooh, and he makes this like ugly face, and I'm like, I warned you that it's bitter.
Yeah, but I mean, okay.
I don't know what else I can do.
I met people named Tiny who were like huge. And I met people named...
This is not the same thing.
So the names don't always mean what it says. I didn't think it was going to actually be bitter. I mean, who would eat something who would eat anything?
I love ampalaya.
That's just bitter.
I love bitter melon.
Do you eat lemon?
I do eat lemon.
Straight?
Yeah, like when I'm squeezing my water, sometimes I'll...
That's not what I asked.
What?
Do you eat lemon straight? Do you take it and bite into it?
Oranges?
Yeah.
Sometimes I do, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Like right before tequila shot.
Well, by then you're drunk, you're impaired, so it doesn't matter.
No, I do it before the tequila shot, before the first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you like stuff that's bitter?
If you think, yes, I do like stuff that's bitter, but also bitter foods help our digestive tract.
How?
It really helps our digestive
system. Yeah, it wants
system.
to kick it out so fast. Like, what the heck is this?
It helps with the acidity of our stomachs.
Mm-hmm. That's gross because it's nasty. And she tried to make me eat okra too.
No, I didn't try to make you eat okra. I knew you didn't like okra, so I didn't force you to eat okra. But oh yeah, 7 Mile has Filipino food. Bill, yes, 7 Mile does have Filipino food, and my mom actually gets food from there often.
So bitter melon is called ampalaya?
It's called ampalaya, and I have told you this before. It's called ampalaya. Oh my. See, you guys, what I have to deal with? I try to teach. So, I mean, what can I do? Anyways.
Okay, that's not teaching me. Give me a food and go, oh, by the way, this is really bitter.
No, I told you it was called ampalaya, but then I said, hey, it's bitter melon. And by the way, it really is bitter. And you still made a face and a noise when you ate it. Well, and you actually alerted the whole restaurant that you thought it was disgusting by going, Argh!
There were 3 people in the restaurant.
The whole restaurant.
That doesn't count as a whole restaurant.
That's a whole restaurant.
Oh my God. Oompa Loompa.
Ampalaya.
So I don't like okra.
He does not like okra.
I don't like bitter melon.
He doesn't like bitter melon. He made that known.
I don't like liver.
There was no liver in there.
No, I'm just saying I don't like liver.
Okay. But I'm going to make this liver dish that you won't actually know it's liver. So
What did I just say?
But hey, you're not gonna know
What
it's
did
liver.
I just say?
You're gonna
What did I just say?
that you love
No,
liver.
I did not say that. I don't like liver.
It's sort of okay in sinigang. Ooh, I love sinigang. So we also had yesterday.
I like curry.
Yesterday we had Helix Kare or AKA Care. We also had what do you call it? What did we have? What else did we have
chicken.
Yesterday? We had the fried chicken there. That's what they're known for.
She had rice with giant chunks of garlic in it.
I had what did I have?
You had that nasty dish with all the bitter melon.
That was pinakbit, and it wasn't nasty.
And then you had that other dish with the fish.
Oh, I had the milkfish with the sisig. Yeah. Ooh,
I didn't know the milkfish was even a thing.
So good. That was so good.
Can you milk a fish? Is the milkfish made of milk?
Okay. Anyways, is that what happens?
What?
I'm looking at some of the comments.
So if somebody asked me, was his fried chicken better than Jollibee's? No.
He didn't think it was better than Jollibee's.
No, Jollibee's.
No.
It's a bomb.
It's the bomb.com.
Okay, here's my level of chickens on the level of better chickens and the worst chickens. The worst fried chicken ever is KFC.
Ugh.
It's for some reason it's like eating grease with, I don't know, I don't like it. So then my other chicken that I've never had before, I guess should be before that one, would be Church's.
I've never had we've never had Church's.
Yeah, and then the chickens I start to like on the level of likeness, the number one is Crispy Crunchy.
Yes, that's true.
Number two is Jollibee's.
Okay.
What
about like
no.
Are you talking about like chains?
Because I'm talking about fried chicken, period.
Because I was thinking like, what about Hard Knocks or? Okay. Wait, I have to correct myself.
Popeyes is, for what it's worth, is if there's no other place in the world that I'm driving down the freeway, and it was a Burger King or a Popeyes, I would definitely not go to Burger King. I do not like Burger King.
We know you don't like Burger King.
I don't like a lot of fast food restaurants, to be honest. I don't like Burger King, McDonald's, Taco Smell. I don't eat it.
I used to really like Taco Bell.
Chipotle.
I never had Chipotle.
I didn't say Chipotle.
Oh yeah, you said yeah, but I'm not saying that.
Boston Market chicken is.
We haven't had Boston Market in a while.
The last time I had Boston Market was, 7 years ago, 8 years ago.
We were in Phoenix when we had Boston Market, so it was probably like right when we moved there.
Okay, I like their sweet potato.
There was a Boston Market off of Dunlap that we went to.
Did we really?
My mom was.
We went all the way to Phoenix and brought Kentucky.
I think we were looking for something else, and we were hungry, so we had the Boston Market on the way back. Yes, he did call it Taco Smell. Yep.
It smells like a taco. That's about it.
You know what I used to love from Taco Bell? Like, I haven't had Taco Bell since I lived in LA.
Oh, Raising Cane's.
Oh, Raising Cane's is good, but Raising Cane's is more like chicken fingers. Yeah.
You know what's funny though? I'm going to say this for the record. I've grabbed a couple of chickens, and not once did I find one single finger on those things.
You guys, I really try to stay away from like fast food nowadays, but But like, so I haven't had Taco Bell since living in LA. So that was like probably 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, I don't.
But I used to really love their crunch wrap.
I don't do Taco Smell.
So good. Betty Veronica says rotisserie. Rotisserie chicken. Not Why do you always say rotisserie?
I don't know. I just know that when I say
rotisserie.
Yeah, I don't do
rotisserie. Oh, Jack in the Box mystery meat tacos. Oh my gosh, Bill. When we used to go to like clubs, like after the club, like we would get the tacos from Jack in the Box and they were like 99 cents. I don't know what they are now because I haven't eaten there in so long, but they're so like greasy and oily. I don't even know what kind of meat that was, to be honest. I just know they were cheap.
So I will tell you my Jack in the Box stories. So first of all, here's people don't know this. My first job was at Geno's.
Pizza?
No.
Oh.
It was called Geno's, and they had the Geno's Giant.
Okay.
It was their way to compete with Big Mac. And the Geno's Giant was basically looked just like a Big Mac, 2 pieces of meat, but they also served fried chicken.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, it was just called Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Okay.
And so it was, we made the chicken in the back and we made the burgers. And that was when I was saying, like, in other stores, we drop chicken on the floor and we'd still fry it. But we had, it's like, hey, let's fry it.
Oh my gosh.
So that was my first ever, and my first store job working in fast food. I made the mistake of stopping one day to take a breath. Oh, and I was getting $2.10 an hour. Because in fast food, you have to keep moving.
You have to keep moving it. You have to be fast.
So you have to keep moving. You have to clean. So I stopped for a minute. I was like, okay, I cleaned, I cooked, I picked up the chicken off the floor, I cooked it all. We're good to go, right? Mm-hmm. So I stood there for a second. Man, you got to keep moving. Got to wipe stuff. You got to keep cleaning. I'm like, I'm getting $2.10 an hour. And then they offered me
$2 a year was this?
This was way back in the day.
Dang, that's hella cheap.
But then he said, hey, you know what? As time went on, I became their model employee. Because I learned to keep moving.
Okay.
Keep moving. No matter what happens, wipe everything down. Just keep moving. And then he goes, we want to make you a manager. And I was like,
so would you get like $5 an hour?
I'm like, so how much do I get now as a manager? Oh, you get a 5-cent raise.
5 cents?
Yeah, so I went from $2.10 to $2.15.
Oh my God, I thought you would at least get $5.
No, we get a 5-cent raise.
Oh my gosh, that's horrible. For like so much more work.
So I moved on to the next restaurant, which was called Rustler Steakhouse. So
Rustler?
It was called Rustler Steakhouse.
Okay.
And so my first job was washing dishes in the dishwasher. And so as people
in the dishwasher?
Well, you don't wash them outside the dishwasher.
No, but I thought if you're washing them, don't you just hand wash them? You're actually loading them into a dishwasher?
You put them on a tray.
Okay.
That goes very slowly. And they go in and they wash them all. And they come to the other side. And
never imitate a dishwasher again.
They're steaming hot. And you have to take them out and put them on a plate and take them back outside for more people to eat. And so then first I was doing dishes. Mm-hmm. And it was fun. I enjoyed that. It was like I come in, I do dishes. And they were hot. When they came out, you had to stack them and move.
They were hot.
They were hot,
I told you not to imitate that dishwasher.
So then I got promoted to outside on the bar, and I made baked potatoes, and so I learned.
Oh my gosh, you said baked potatoes.
Yeah, so I learned how to
potatoes.
I learned how to you cut them down the middle, mm-hmm. and you push both ends, and it pops out like this, mm-hmm. and then you drop the butter in, and I was like the professional potato maker. Poof, poof, poof.
These sound effects, oh boy.
And then I learned how to wait tables, and that's when I realized I didn't want to be in the business anymore.
Okay, why? Because you actually had to deal face to face with customers.
The public, and
yeah.
I'm not a public kind of dealing with the public kind of guy.
You deal with the public every day, right?
But back then, $2.10, $2.15 an hour, and the public the two didn't mix.
Yeah, and they were probably leaving what, like 10 cents.
But my best time ever with Rustler was when we had a tomato fight. So they got a whole box of bad tomatoes. And my sister worked with me and her boyfriend.
Which sister?
Trina.
Okay.
And her boyfriend, the one that she ended up having 2 kids by. And Trina was the one that passed away. So we had a tomato fight outside Rustler's with old tomatoes. Mm-hmm. And that's how we used to play war. And I was really good at war. So I would find a good hiding spot and then nail with these little rotten tomatoes. It was just fun. That's what I remember, the rotten tomato thing. And then I moved from that to grocery store. And if you can see the scars from my grocery store days, see that star right there?
Yeah.
That's from box cutting, and figuring out getting in the way.
I never even noticed that.
Yeah, so it's a long. So I was trying to cut a box and
cut your finger instead. Yeah, that's lame. Yep. Man, you have scars from your grocery store days. That's crazy.
Yeah, you got time to clean. That's exactly what they said.
Oh, that's a good one, John. That's what people. Yeah. That's what they use.
The restaurant. You had time to lean. You got time to clean. And for $2.10 an hour, you had to literally keep working.
$2.10 is
from the time you got in there to the time you left. You had to work. And remember, I grew up in Camden. Mm-hmm. So when I got done, I had to walk home. And sometimes at nighttime, it'd be like 20 below zero. And then the worst part is I walked down Mount Ephraim Avenue in Camden. Mm-hmm. And on both sides, you get off work at 10, 11 at night. On both sides, for about a quarter mile, are 2 graveyards. So you're literally, and there's no lighting. There's not lit or anything. It's 2 full-blown graveyards. And I had to walk past those every night when I got off work. And when you're
by yourself?
Oh, yeah. That was some scary moments. It's like, damn, there's got dead people here, dead people there. And I got to walk by myself at nighttime.
Any ever weird encounters or like?
No, nobody ever dead came out at me. It was just weird. Your mind.
I mean, I didn't say anybody dead. I just.
You know how your mind goes crazy when you watch, like I watched The Blob. That was the scariest movie of my life, was The Blob. Return of the Living Dead.
It's not even that scary.
Well, it was when I was a kid.
Okay.
Because what made me realize that that made me realize not to be scared about movies was that after I was scared all night from the block, I literally stood up in the hallway and go, "Mom, Mom," and they ignored me, right? And I'm thinking about, I'm looking down the steps, and I can, in my mind, I can see the blob coming up. And then I thought for a second, wait a minute, I watched that whole movie, and they ain't no kids. They ain't no kids.
They ate all the adults.
They all the adults. I was a kid.
So you were safe.
I was safe. I got back in the bed. I'm like, I'm good. Go ahead and eat my parents.
I'm glad you mentally helped. I'm glad you mentally fixed yourself on that one.
I feel like Diane has discovered a lot of Stanley's life secrets
live on the air. That's true. I mean, I never knew that he had that scar on his hand. He never showed me that scar or told me the story behind it, so I didn't know it was there.
Yeah,
I also didn't realize your first job paid you $2.10.
Yes.
I did know about, like, you told me some stories about through the graveyard at times, but
that was in the daytime though. But this was on the street, but no lights, and there were. I mean, come on, I'm like.
How old were you?
Old enough just to get my license to work. So
okay.
like 15.
15, yeah.
So here you're walking through this, these two graveyards at 10 o'clock at night by yourself. After you just got finished working for $2.10 an hour.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And back then they didn't have Uber.
Oh yeah, we had Uber. It was a guy named Frank. They were called. What's funny about Uber?
Yes, I know you're gonna say it because you've said it before.
What am I gonna say?
You're gonna say what's funny about Uber is that there was Uber before, and it was just without the app.
Well, it was Uber, but it wasn't. They were called
gypsy cabs, yeah.
And gypsy cabs were, and some people, I hate the word gypsy cab, just for the record.
That's why I wasn't gonna say it.
But that's what they were called back then.
Yeah.
And
I don't like that.
So here's a good example of a gypsy cab and me. So I flew in from the Bay Area, not the Bay Area, from LA to New York, and because I wanted to go eat at there's a restaurant there, a soul food joint in Harlem.
So you flew out just to eat?
No, I did some time in New York.
Okay.
So I flew out there, and I decided I want to go into Harlem to I can't think of the name of the restaurant, but it's a soul food joint, big name. All the big stars go there to eat. And when I got there, I worked for CBS News. So all of our cars we rented were Cadillacs. Because that was a part of the deal. You could just come in and grab a Cadillac. Well, apparently all the gypsy drivers in New York drove Cadillacs.
Oh
no. Because everybody kept trying to flag us over. And we just trying to go to
Sylvia's.
Sylvia's.
I've been there. I've been to Sylvia's. Not with you though, but I've been to Sylvia's.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember that place.
But they were literally trying to get in our car. We're driving down the street. I'm like, what is going on here? And I realized that they were, that's what kind of car.
So they thought you were a cab.
They thought I was a cab.
Yeah.
And they wanted me to give them a ride somewhere. And I'm just trying to get from point A to point B, go eat, and then leave. I drove by the, what's that big theater?
Apollo,
yeah.
Yeah.
So I keep seeing Diane, Celtics have the best record. Are you?
Oh, Radar, are you trying to rub it in? The Warriors are not doing that great. Don't worry, it's only the beginning of the season. Bet that the Celtics would.
Yeah, he lost.
He lost, and we never went back to get that free dinner.
Yeah, I know.
That would have been awesome.
So you're getting all the things. I'm not getting any.
I feel like Diane has this. Oh, I read that already. Bill Van Ram says, I worked for an egg wholesaler. We had egg fights. Eggs hurt.
Oh, they do. I can imagine.
I can imagine because the shell is sharp.
No, the shell is solid until it breaks.
Oh.
There's you can't cut off on an egg unless you cut it open and then you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The eggs are sharp.
The shells, I said. The egg shell.
No.
Okay. Look at Beeb trying to make me look dumb.
No, I'm just saying they're not sharp. They're round.
What does parachute? You mean Hoover? What's that?
If you want to annoy people from Boston, pronounce
there you go.
Boston Celtics.
Boston Celtics.
Ooh,
we're getting real blurry on this on my YouTube right now.
That's the drugs. The drugs.
And I am not using any drugs. So if you guys have been watching us for a while or you're just joining us, don't forget, if you're on YouTube, please give us a thumbs up. And as Stanley likes to say, you can also participate with any donations on Super Chat or on Twitch.
We have a new thing now. Twitter has a subscription. It used to be called Super Follows.
Okay.
They changed the subscription.
Oh gosh, Twitter's just changing all sorts of things, aren't
they?
Well,
yeah, new changes now.
Mm-hmm.
So you can log on there as well if you want to join. It. But join YouTube, join Facebook, or join Twitter.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. What else is going on?
Cool. So, no, I forgot. I was going to bring up one thing and now I can't remember.
Fake Christmas trees.
Oh, that's right. So, how many of you guys have already gotten your Christmas trees, or if you celebrate Christmas, have you gotten your Christmas trees? And if not, when do you plan to?
It says you're getting blurry and skipping.
Ooh, how am I skipping?
So we're getting a bad signal. We're up in it. We're in the
That's weird.
We're in the hills, so there's a good chance we may or may not get a good signal. Let me see what it looks like here. See what I'm on. Oh, you know why?
Oh, you're on extension. That's why. Well, if you change it now, we're definitely gonna
No, I can change it.
That's extension. Okay. Well, okay, so he's gonna change it and we might be out of commission for like a second. Oh, I'm on extension too.
That's why we're doing that. So can you get off? You can get off and it won't affect it.
Yeah, I can change it to 5G right now. But are you gonna change it? If you do, then we're gonna end up being frozen for a second, I think.
Yeah. I'm connecting right away. Oh, what's
John says, I put up lights, but I have a tiny apartment and no room for a tree. Okay. Stanley, are you still doing people behaving badly? WeWork says.
you can answer that question.
He is doing caught misbehaving, but he's doing it as part of Mr. Badly Productions, and it's primarily online at the moment. So he's doing it in conjunction with his production company that he created 2 years ago.
Is this right?
Yeah, almost 2 years ago. I can't see anything. It's not showing.
Oh, where'd it go? Well, we're about to find out.
Okay. Betty Veronica says, I have a life-size Buddy the Elf, Will Ferrell cardboard standee. I put lights around the window. I love the movie Elf, by the way. Paris says, no Christmas tree. We'll just take a
There we
Are
go.
we back?
How about that? Is that better?
Okay, yes. Are we? How do we look now, guys? And also, John, that comment was hilarious.
Yeah, look at your shirt. It's going crazy.
Only on that part.
All right, so we should be back. There you are. Yay, we are back. Sorry about that. So apparently, here's what happened.
Somewhat better. Lord Frieza says I look a little pale.
So
Well,
we have multiple access points for our internet here, and for some reason, our computers, when we were in the back of the house, switches to external
yeah, extension. Yeah.
and it doesn't switch back.
It doesn't switch back when we move to the front. So we have an extension in the back because the it's not strong. The signal is not strong in the back. So that's why I put the extender. But we don't know why it automatically doesn't switch back to the main one when we're up front. So we didn't realize that we were off of the main one.
So we didn't realize it until just now. And then we noticed when everybody's starting to see the same thing, then we're not getting a good signal.
Yeah, so we're going to have to be mindful of making sure we check before we come on that we're on the main one when we sign on in the beginning. So yes, thanks for your patience. We appreciate it. Thanks for hanging around with us. So let me see.
So go back and re-like.
Yes, so if you can go back and re-like. No, I think they're like stands once. The like for on YouTube?
I'm just saying it.
Oh, just okay.
Make sure if they didn't like, they can like.
Okay, there you go.
All right.
That's not what you said.
Anyway, all right. So where were we now after we were so rudely interrupted?
So we're talking about Christmas decorations and Christmas trees. So some people shared that Parrish said that he's gonna get a tree and just decorate it. Betty Veronica says that she has Will Ferrell as the elf that she decorates. So for us, we usually we actually get a real Christmas tree. I started getting a real Christmas tree when I started celebrating with Stanley. So before that, I grew up with a fake Christmas tree. This year we have actually
okay. Just for the record, Christmas trees don't like to be called fake. They have
artificial. I grew up with an artificial.
Just for the record, Christmas trees do not like to be called artificial.
What am I supposed to call it? It's not real.
A faux tree.
Okay, artificial tree. I grew up with an artificial tree, and then so when we got together, I was introduced to getting a real tree. We go out every year and get a real tree. This year we changed it up, and we have an artificial tree. And why do we have an artificial tree?
We have a faux tree.
Beeb.
We have an artificial tree because
which is actually sitting behind us. You can't see.
If you look in the mirror really closely, in the little glass here, you can
see the reflection a little bit.
Yeah.
We haven't started putting any more decorations on it though, because we think our decorations are still in the garage.
We're still trying to track.
So we gotta look for them. But
reason why we did is because every time we get a real tree, the stupid thing dies before the end of the year.
Yeah.
And then you can smell the strong odor, and I'm always worried about a fire. Number one. Number two is no matter how many times they clean up the
tree, the needles.
A year later, they're still there.
They're still there, and then we bring in a new Christmas tree, and it just adds on to the ones from the previous year. So we decided to get an artificial tree, and yes, Lord Frieza, it is already up. We normally do not put up our tree until like the first or second week of December. I think normally the first week of December is when we go out to get the tree.
But I've seen trees up since July.
We've seen some trees up so early, but yeah, so we actually have it up now because it got sent to us. We got our artificial tree. It wasn't Stanley did all of it.
We ordered from Target and it was on sale for $30.
Yeah, for the Black Friday deal.
So it's a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. It's like 3 limbs.
I mean, you know what? It'll do the job. I wasn't too excited about getting a real Christmas tree this year because I was thinking about the cleanup more so. And the fact that we have more carpet now than we did in our old place. And once it gets stuck in the carpet, I just kind of feel like.
So Gabriel claims that in 2020 we put it up in November as well.
Did we?
I don't think we did.
Maybe we put it up at the end of November.
This is
because normally we get it we get our Christmas tree the first week of
2 weeks
December.
before Christmas.
Yeah. So that it lasts long and we actually don't kill
We
it.
buy them from Costco where they don't cut the bottoms
From
off.
Costco.
Yeah. And then we can turn it back when it goes bad. Right?
Yeah. Right.
We can't.
We can't what?
We can't bring it back when it goes bad. You weren't even listening to me.
Oh no, I wasn't. What'd you say?
I was trying to see if you were paying attention.
Oh wait, what'd you say?
No,
I thought you said we don't cut the bottom. Wait, what'd you say? We can't bring the tree back to Costco. No, we can't.
That's not what I said.
What? What did you say?
I said we buy it from Costco so we can bring it back.
Oh.
But we never do because
no, we don't.
Some lady beat us to it.
We don't buy it for Costco. We don't buy it from.
We
Costco.
just bring back what's left of our turkey and go, "Hey, somebody took a bite out of this turkey. Can we get our money back?"
Oh, I really wasn't listening then.
And remember, I brought a pie the other day and it got moldy.
Yeah, it got moldy.
Moldy. I brought a pie. We went to a friend's giving, and it turned moldy. And I took it back and they go, "Oh, that's unusual. Ours don't usually mold like that." Yeah, that's what the guy said.
Oh, okay.
So they don't give you a new pie. You have to give you a gift card to get back in line.
For real?
Yes. You just say, normally you say, go get another pie, you're good to go.
Yeah.
They give you a gift card, and then you have to use the gift card.
So then you could just, that's kind of weird.
Yeah. Like Agent Mulder. Casco.
Casco?
No, that's where I said it, Casco.
Oh, Casco. Casco.
Yeah, it's French.
Casco. Just cut the part of the tree top outside, bring it indoor, and then you got a Christmas tree for you.
Well.
Oh, you guys are funny.
Well, I remember one year though I went to when I lived out here in the Bay, I drove all the way out to Half Moon Bay and brought a tree and cut it down myself, took it home, and then I hated it.
Why did you hate it?
Because it was it looked good, and it was like one of those people you date in the dark and you don't realize who they look like in the daylight.
Wow, that's a real extreme comparison.
So when I took it home, and it was like one leg, it was really
it was lopsided?
It was weird. And so we had a tree, and then they decided to go on vacation, go out of town. And when they were out of town, I got so pissed I took the whole tree apart and went and brought another one.
Wait, who?
This was a long time ago. This is where you and I met. I literally took the old tree, the one that looked like from Hampton Bay, and threw it away and went and brought a new tree and redecorated before everybody got back from their trip.
That sounds like you were like a perfectionist.
Oh, well, I wasn't digging it.
Well, that was a really bad comparison, though.
What?
That looked like someone that you thought looked good in the dark, and then you saw them in the light, and you're like, never mind.
You had beer goggles for a Christmas tree.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
It looked good in the dark. It was a butter tree.
Oh my God, Butterface.
A Butterface tree. It looked good. Butterface. Woo.
What does Harold say?
What?
Harold, have y'all ever had
turducken?
What's that?
That's when they shove remember I told you they open up the turkey's butt
and
they shove a turkey in it, a duck in it.
Oh.
And then you cut through both. Yeah, that's some stuff that's like deep fried. That's something I've never done either.
No.
Deep fried turkey. Why don't I just burn my house down?
Well, I've seen a lot of people post videos this holiday.
Have you seen the ones where the house is on fire?
No, they just show the turkey, but we don't see that.
Because they literally stick a frozen turkey in a hot thing of hot grease and wonder why it blew up.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
His ex
so apparently
daughter.
You had a turkey, a turkey, and then you shove a duck up its ass, and then you shove a chicken up the duck's ass, and then you bake them all together.
That sounds gross. No,
and
thanks.
So you get a little oil from the duck, a little bit of chicken from the chicken, and a little bit of turkey from the turkey.
No thanks.
I've never had one. The best, I think the worst Thanksgiving dinner I've ever had was canned ham with a piece of pineapple on top. You know, those canned.
It's like that video that you sent me earlier today.
Yesterday. You get the little tea and you roll back the meat, and it's like compressed ham, and then you take it out with the gelatin that's with it, and then you put a piece of.
I've never had that before.
That's when I grew up poor. So you put the
that makes me
pineapple on top, and you bake it, and then that's your dinner.
Oh, that kind of makes me sad.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna laugh at it.
Macaroni and cheese that you get from.
I was gonna laugh at it, but you made me sad by saying you grew up poor, so I actually can't laugh at that anymore, Beeb.
All right. whatever.
All right,
Ralphie's
whatever.
going to shoot your eye out. Best movie of the year. Oh yeah, you know that movie. She doesn't know that movie. She's a millennial.
No, you're the boomer.
Yeah, but you don't know that movie.
No, I'm the boomer.
Right, but you don't know that movie.
No, I don't know that.
You don't shoot your eye out? The Christmas Story?
No, but you know what movie I do like that we saw the other day? Home Alone. Such a good movie.
Yeah, but you also watched The Jetsons.
Oh, yeah. Last night I watched The Jetsons Meet the Flintstones, one of my favorite movies. I love that movie. Isn't it so cool?
It was in 4:3 and standard definition.
It was in 4:3 and it was SD, yeah. The quality was not anything like we're used to now, but I still love that movie. It came out in 1987.
The best movie for Christmas is Die Hard.
Well, okay, but The Jetsons Meet the Flintstones isn't a Christmas movie. I just decided to watch it because I was like, oh my gosh, I miss the movie.
Which one?
John says, is it animated? I've never heard of this.
Which one?
The Jetsons Meet the Flintstones? Yeah, it's animated. It came out in 1987, and it's well, I think it's awesome, but you know, basically, yeah. A gist of it, Elroy creates a time machine for a science project, and the time machine allows them to meet the Flintstones. I won't go into any more detail, but it is a cool movie. And I love the Flintstones and the Jetsons growing up, so when the two collided, it was just awesome for me.
You know what I want to do?
What?
I want to have everybody meet us one day at a drive-in and go watch a drive-in movie.
Oh, that would be cool. Are we going to watch the Jetsons Meet the Flintstones?
No.
Okay.
Because Jetsons Meet the Flintstones.
We were watching it last night, and he fell asleep watching it. I was like, rude. He started snoring and everything. I was like, wow. I'm super excited about watching this movie, and he just falls asleep.
Meet George Jetson. Da-da-da-da-da-da. His boy Elroy.
You shouldn't even sing the song.
Jane, his wife.
You shouldn't even watch you shouldn't sing it if you fall asleep during the movie. Die Hard Christmas movie debates get animated.
I think they should make Die Hard into an animation. Now that would be incredible. Do you know the scene from the guy where the guy falls, the bad guy,
out of the building in the window?
When he falls backwards in slow motion.
I briefly recall.
So watching the movie and how they made that movie, and so the director said, "I'm going to count to 3, and then I want you to let go, right? Mm-hmm. And so we can capture you falling. So then we'll let you go." So he had no control over that, right? Mm-hmm. So they go, "Okay, so we get to 3, we're going to let you go, and then you can fall." So they go 1, boom.
Oh, I hate it when people do that because he was anticipating it, so they wanted to catch a natural reaction. I get that. Yeah, because he wasn't expecting it. So I really hate it when people do that, though. I really hate when people go before they finish the count. I don't like that.
Oh, I think it makes for great.
No, I think it does, but I think if you're like anticipating, like it just.
You know what I like to do?
What?
So when I want to interview somebody, I say, let's just practice first before we do this.
And then it's the real one. It's the real one.
Whether we're practicing, and I turn my lights off so you can't see the lights on the camera, so you can't. So look, just practice. So let's pretend I'm going to interview you and let's see how you react, right? Mm-hmm. And so I go, okay, and they're really relaxing because they don't think there's a camera. Yeah. Maybe you turn the red light on. And funny story, I did a ride along with Abraham Sevilla from Brisbane PD, mm-hmm. and I wanted to interview him when we're driving. Mm-hmm. And so as we're driving, he's like, as soon as he knew I was like, okay, let's do this. I sync the cameras up, and he
froze.
He didn't freeze, but clearly. And so when I said, okay, we're done now, and I said he got all animated, and I said, oh, so did you really just tighten up for me because the camera's on? He goes, yeah, the camera's on. I don't know what to say when the camera's on because people freak out when there's a camera.
Yeah, or people freak out when there's not a camera too, but they see a microphone.
Yeah. Oh.
Right?
You want to tell that story?
No, you can tell it because it was your idea. I mean, you did it. I was just standing there.
So my voice recorder died. So we needed to go to
Guitar Center
to pick up a new voice recorder. Mm-hmm. And this one uses an XLR cable, which is like the bottom of here. It's a professional voice recorder. And so we come out with a microphone cord that was hooked to the mic so we could test it in there. Now, it was still attached to the cardboard box.
Yeah, to the packaging of the.
The only thing that was not connected was the actual mic that I brought with the air thing on it, the wind shock.
Mm-hmm.
So we walk out the store, and this random lady is walking down past the store, and I literally just say to her, "Excuse me, I have a question for you. Could you answer this question? Would you answer this for me?" And then she gets all like, "Oh my God, I'm not." I said, "Look into the camera and tell me what you think." And she goes,
I don't want to be on the camera. Mind you, no one's holding a camera. He's literally just holding the microphone. I'm just standing there because I don't know. Because he likes to do things like all of a sudden randomly. I had no idea what was happening. I just knew he was like, oh yeah, okay. He's like pulling some sort of joke. And like he was like, yeah, just look into the camera. And then she's like, oh, I don't want to be on camera. But there was no camera. But she really didn't want to be on camera.
But she started answering questions.
But she goes, oh, no, I really don't want to be on camera, though.
And I'm like, well, good. You're not on camera.
You're not on camera. There's no camera.
So wait, somebody ask a question before we get out of here.
Okay.
So Radar 2022, what's your favorite Christmas movie and why?
Christmas music and why.
Okay, music and why?
I would say I have two favorite Christmas songs.
And they all have to do with church.
The one of them is Joy to the World. And the other one is Jingle Bells. I mean, it's very like, but
my favorite song for Christmas?
I mean, they uplift me. That's why they're my favorite.
Hi, Ryan.
Because they really, if I hear them, I just get in a good mood automatically. So anything that triggers me in a positive way, I like.
You know my favorite song for Christmas?
Oh, gosh, I don't know.
Christmas Rap by Curtis Blow.
Oh, God.
Don't you give me all that jive about things you wrote before I'm the lie.
When you did that, you actually... Wait, do that again. Do that again. Wait, hold on. Hold on.
Wait. Like the bus.
Wait, no, hold on. Do you know that song is also Too Close by Next?
Yeah, but that was a long time ago.
No, hold on. But I just realized that Next used that sampled that thing.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't realize that. Yeah. So you're over here doing that, and I'm like, Next, Too Close? And you're like, no, it's Curtis Blow.
But he stole it from someone else, though.
But what I'm saying is this is how this shows my generation versus your generation.
Well, the other day you just found out what song.
Remember
the song you heard and you would listen to it, you go, oh my God. And because I listened to what I listened to on the radio.
Oh, the Fugees one? Mm-hmm. The John Lennon? Yeah. No, but there was another one today where they I was listening to Sirius XM and they had played Mace and P. Diddy, mm-hmm. and they had taken the song from Grandmaster Flash. Grandmaster Flash.
Harold goes, that's a great Christmas song. Clap your hands, everybody. Oh. Everybody, just clap your hands.
That would be his favorite,
love that song.
That would be his favorite.
What did you say your name was? I see it's just not clear. Clean out your ears. Listen very close to the Bible. See, because I am in the
love Betty Veronica's thing. It's you. Look at you.
Oh, so Radar asks, what's my favorite Christmas gift of all times from Santa?
Oh, from Santa. Okay.
Well, no, mine, not yours.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
Stanley.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Not Diane.
Okay. What's your favorite?
Well, most of my favorite gifts were from you.
No, but from Santa, not from me.
Oh, from Santa.
This means like probably when you were growing up. Oh, never mind.
Yeah. See, you hurt me.
No, I didn't hurt you. I just forgot that you didn't celebrate Christmas growing up.
I was poor.
No, it's because you didn't celebrate Christmas growing up, though.
So anyway, my favorite gifts that I ever got was a camera, a DSLR.
From Santa?
From you.
Oh,
PlayStation 4
from Santa.
From you, Santa. Okay. What else did you buy me that was a real nice? Oh, my Versace glasses.
From Santa.
From Santa.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it right now. I have to think of it. Christmas in Hollis. That's a good one too. And I'm 1772.
Ooh, Joel Horowitz, I do not understand. I need a translation, please.
That's looks like German music.
Santa Sienna.
Santa Sienna.
Santa Diana. You mean Santa Diane?
Dirty Diana.
Oh God. I hate that. I like the song, but I hate being called that.
Oh, you know another of my favorite songs? Grandma got run over by a reindeer on her way for our house Christmas Eve. You might say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe.
Who's that?
She was drinking too much eggnog, and we begged her not to go, but she forgot her medication, so she wandered out the door into the snow.
I don't know who sings
Oh yeah,
that.
that's a great one.
Never heard that before.
Yeah, look it up. Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Faith, check out the Petersons video Santa Train Sleigh Ride Fun and Uplifting Song. Ooh, okay. Let me.
Don't play it now.
No, I'm going to copy and paste it.
So yeah, Grandma got run over by a reindeer. I love it. Favorite. Got to do it. Got to have it.
Oh, there you go. Okay, I have it set up, so I'll listen to it after we sign off here.
Yeah, it's Curtis Blow's Christmas Rapping.
Curtis Blow. Oh my gosh.
Hollis Queens.
Seriously, when you hummed it though, I instantly thought Next Too Close.
But a really good Christmas song that I like will always be the song by I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
Oh, that was in Home Alone, right?
Yeah.
Elmo and Patsy, Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Okay. Well, maybe I need to rethink some of my songs. Mine were just super simple.
Some good songs out of Canada too back in the day.
Who?
Some Canadian songs like Take Off, Christmas type songs like that. It's pretty interesting.
Who?
I don't know who sang it. It was Canadian. So they have snow there, so they get into the spirit. Kind of hard to get into the spirit here when all we have is fog.
We haven't had much fog, but we're supposed to get rain this week, though.
It'd be great if if God wanted to play a trick on the Bay Area and made it snow really bad. I know it snowed, so before you go, it snowed. I can give you the dates it snowed, Gabriel. I'm talking about like a foot of snow.
That would be interesting.
Can you imagine a foot of snow on Lombard Street?
Ooh.
Woo, doggy.
No, people already can't drive.
Oh, Nat King Cole did some amazing songs too.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Random question.
Nat King Cole did.
If I'm at a stoplight and the stop sign shows.
Nope. Read that again.
If I'm at a stoplight and the sign shows I can't turn left.
I can turn left.
Thank you. What? Can I do a U-turn? Okay.
There isn't a sign saying no U-turn.
I know you're saying it says. The sign that says right turn, left turn only.
It's just the left turn sign.
So if there's no sign that says no U-turn, then yes, you can make a U-turn. There has to be a no U-turn sign for it to be absent. It just tells you that lane's a dedicated left turn lane, so you can't go straight.
Is that California or everywhere?
Most states are the same way.
Oh,
but in Arizona, you can make a U-turn
at
on a red light, but you can't enter the intersection, which is kind of weird.
Can't you do it like in any part of the street?
You can in California, you can't make U-turns in business districts.
Yeah.
In Arizona, you can pretty much make it anywhere.
You can, yeah.
As long as you don't crash anybody.
Stanley and Diane, what is your favorite part of Christmas? Do you enjoy with being together with each other and why? I don't know. My favorite part of Christmas, I would just say that my favorite part of just being with Stanley, like in general, is that we always just have a good time and we laugh.
My favorite part about Christmas is that you wake up in the morning, it's quiet and peaceful. And, I love the quietness. And she always wants to open up gifts the day before, and I don't believe in that. I believe in...
I grew up opening...
I like the surprise element of Christmas.
Well, so when I was younger, I grew up like opening them early Christmas morning. But then as I became a teenager, we started doing it on Christmas Eve, opening gifts on Christmas Eve. So then I kind of like that stuck with me for a little bit. So it was like a little hard waiting to open gifts on Christmas Day again.
So Christmas Day this year, the day Gabriel just brought out,
is on a Sunday. Yeah.
Are we going to do a Millennial Boom?
We're going to go to church. Oh. Are we doing a Millennial Boom?
I think we should.
What do you guys think? Let's take a vote. Do you guys want a Millennial Boom?
On Christmas Eve?
You know what? Do a poll on your Twitter to see if people want a Millennial Boom.
I'm not going that far.
Okay.
We can just ask them here.
Yikes. Okay, yeah. Do you guys want a Twitter on Millennial Boom?
We got
a Millennial Boom on Christmas?
We got one yes.
Okay.
And that means New Year's is also on a Sunday.
New Year's Day is on a Sunday. New Year's Eve will be on Saturday night.
No, that's what I'm saying. New Year's. You want to do it on New Year's? Do you want to do it on?
Do it, yes. Don't forget,
Christmas
New
Eve?
Year's is also on a
Do you
Sunday.
want to do Christmas Eve or Christmas Day?
Christmas Eve is
Saturday.
Yeah. My immediate family did Christmas Eve too. Yeah. Okay.
Let's get drunk and do it. Let's do a drunk Christmas Eve celebration. Everybody get drunk and we just go live.
So it looks like a lot of people are cool with a Christmas. Oh, now they're saying Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve.
Why don't we just make it a 24-hour session?
Okay, but Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve are a week apart, right?
I'm talking about
Christmas Eve into Christmas Day?
Yeah.
24 hours?
Uh-huh.
You crazy.
It'd be a marathon.
You crazy.
All right, fair enough.
Okay, so it looks like most people say yes. So we just have to decide, are we doing it Christmas Eve or Christmas Day?
We'll do it. I don't know. Let's think about it.
Oh, hey, Chris. Wait, Chris, when did you sign on?
You just signed on.
Oh, okay.
We can all get champagne.
Oh, we can all get champagne. I like that.
So here's the deal. If you're here and you're watching and you've never commented, say hi, just so we know you're here.
Well, on Twitch, Ryan X says, hi, Stanley. And Ice T Can says, if you had the chance to ask a question to a person that you admire, what would you ask?
Can I have a check for $1 million?
Ooh, for a person that I admire.
Well, how do I admire them, though?
Well, yeah. Like, how do I admire them? Is this like an actor that I like perhaps watched since I was young and, you know?
Oh, he was stuck in a long meeting.
Or is it
Chris Maverick
Oh, okay.
in Hong Kong.
Oh. Well, so nice of you to join us, Chris.
So if you are here, tell you how many people are watching the stream. No, because what I have is a mixture of I can go to YouTube and tell you how many people are watching right now. And right now, you have to refresh the page. It is showing that there are 51 views. So that's 51 different people on YouTube right now. And if you're here, and Stanley asks me questions all the time, so he's already completed that task.
He's saying that you're the one that you admire. He's the one you admire.
Oh, I do. I do admire Chris. I mean, he's done a lot of stuff, and he's been a cool dude. And
Chris knows a lot.
He's a very smart individual.
Yes.
And
Philip says yes.
He's really weird. He's not really weird. He's really interesting when I say, hey, FaceTime me. So we FaceTime from time to time from Hong Kong. But to do it, we can't use the actual FaceTime app. I don't know how we do it, but we end up FaceTiming.
Why? Because he has an Android?
No, he's in Hong Kong. The rules are different. He's in CCP, Chinese.
Chris, is he getting this wrong?
I don't know what it is. If you only have one utensil, spoon or fork, I go with a fork. Oh, it's the same system, Stanley. Never mind. Oh, he uses iPad. That's why.
Oh, okay.
And I use my phone. So it just seems like different. Because I use his email address instead of going directly to FaceTime.
Yeah, like as opposed to using a phone number.
Right. So
if you could only have one utensil, fork or spoon,
chopsticks.
I would do fork.
I like chopsticks.
Okay. But that wasn't one of the options.
But fork.
Fork because you can pick it up and you can scoop. A spoon you can only scoop.
No, depending on what I'm eating.
If you're eating soup, that would be really hard with fork. How about a spork? What?
Spoons are more versatile.
Do spoons have do sporks? Do they make silver sporks?
But try eating spaghetti with a spoon.
That's why I said fork, because I feel like you could. But then if you're eating soup, though, you know what? If I'm eating soup, I'm just gonna take the bowl and go like this.
All over your face?
No, slowly.
You know, we've been on for an hour and 20 minutes.
Oh, have we?
I know. We're having so much fun.
This thing still says 46 minutes, so it hasn't refreshed then.
Yeah.
Oh, they do make metal sporks. Okay, cool. That's what Lord Frieza says.
I like a metal straw. Just check all the food up through the straw. It's already pre-chewed.
Ew, that sounds disgusting.
Stanley and Diane, which is cheaper, beer nuts or?
I'm not answering that. Radar, you're just straight up getting crazy now.
Clearly deer nuts because they're free.
Wow. Okay.
Radar's been off the radar for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else before we wrap this bad puppy up? I think we should go till for another 20 minutes.
Yeah, sure. If you want to go for another
Ooh,
20
look at
minutes.
you.
Ooh, look at you.
What you guys want to stay on a little bit longer? Cocaine and hookers.
Okay, where is this conversation going?
I have
I'm a
no
little
idea.
scared. No problem. Use the spoon to chop the spaghetti. Oh, okay.
Okay, well, I mean, unless I will admit, I did use a spoon for spaghetti once.
I used
SpaghettiOs.
I have not had SpaghettiOs in a very long time.
It was so gross. You ever had them as an adult?
No, I have not had
as
an
a
adult.
kid. They are so good. They are so good, but but when you have an adult, oh my God, that is so gross.
When you have an adult?
When you have them as an adult?
Oh no, I haven't had them as an adult.
What's some food that tastes really good as a kid that really tastes horrible when you get grown? Twinkies.
That's good as a kid. Ooh, Twinkies are disgusting.
SpaghettiOs.
Ramen. Top ramen. Top ramen, Beeb. What? Spam?
No. Deer nuts are cheaper because they are under $1.
Wow, I didn't even see that coming.
Okay, now we've really drifted into no man's land.
Parrish, oh my gosh, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are still good.
Peanut butter and banana sandwich.
Ooh, that sounds really good.
Ooh.
And peanut butter with banana is like a good healthy fat protein with a carb.
Ooh, Spam. I can't do Spam too.
Oh, I like, you know what?
I like Vesuvio.
I don't eat Spam musubi. Yeah, I don't eat Spam anymore, really. Like occasionally I'll have like a bite or something, but yeah, it is very high in sodium.
Okay, I don't eat soup. And then
like
someone brought me
chowder.
Someone brought me a can of cream of
from Campbell's Soup.
They brought me a can of Campbell's Soup's
and he didn't mix it with water.
Wait, Campbell's Soup's chicken and noodles.
Yeah.
And I never had Campbell's Soups, I think, for like 100 years. And this when we got it, my sister sent it to me because I had COVID.
Yeah, we both
so
did.
I went to go make a bowl of soup, and I poured it into the thing, and I cooked it, and I went to eat it, and it tasted like I ate a whole can full of salt.
Because we didn't realize you're supposed to add water.
Yeah.
Because normally we don't really make soup.
John wrote, they're going to take away our bonus 20 minutes if you tell another joke like that. Hey, but look, at least we didn't get hit by the spammers yet. I think we did good.
Don't jinx it. Ooh, fried Spam on instant noodles is awesome, says Chris. Man, instant noodles used to be the jam growing up. Like the cup of noodles.
Have you ever seen how much sodium is in a cup of noodles?
Oh, yeah, that's why I stopped eating it.
It's like 1,200 milligrams.
You know what we used to do? With
per serving. In each cup, it's 2 servings.
With the ramen that came in the plastic, not the cup of noodles. We used to like eat them raw, take the seasoning, crush up the noodles with the seasoning and shake it.
That's
and then
college stuff.
Just eat it raw.
Yeah.
No, I didn't eat. I did that in high school. So good.
Yeah, I never did.
No, I don't do that anymore.
I never did top ramen. I did the little small packs.
Yeah.
So when I was a kid, because we got them, they gave them to us.
But did you eat them raw though, where you mix the seasoning and
you just pour hot water on it?
No, see, we ate it raw. Yeah. We ate it like chips, where you would crunch it up and then put the seasoning in there, mix it in.
Maverick said it's still a thing.
Oh, is it? Okay, nice. I don't do that anymore.
Oh, that's another nasty
one. Vienna sausage. I grew up loving Vienna sausage, but what we would do was we would take the Vienna sausage and boil it in hot water so that like the sodium wasn't as salty. Because if you just eat it straight from the can, it tastes so salty.
No, but it's just nasty, period.
No, Vienna sausage is actually, it's not good. It's not good for you. But Vienna sausage just doesn't taste bad to me. I would eat that with like just plain straight up white rice. So good.
Why gotta be white?
Because that's what I grew up on, white rice.
Okay.
Sometimes garlic rice. Yeah.
No touching my Vienna sausage.
VS is so nasty. Vienna sausage is, I don't eat it anymore. But from the last time I tasted it, it was pretty good.
Well, remember you had all those damn cans in the house?
Of Vienna sausage?
And I was like, oh, you know what? Oh, I was like,
because I bought it from Costco.
I like all this Vienna sausage. I'm gonna try one. What could possibly go
You never
wrong?
had Vienna sausage as a kid?
Yeah, but as an adult.
I ate it as an adult.
I was like, let me eat one of these.
Toker said Vienna sausage is great. Had one yesterday.
Can't do it.
I haven't had them in a while, but the taste was fine.
To me, Vienna sausage is just put your tongue out on a table and sprinkle
lick
salt on it.
Nah, well, you have to see. That's why I
Why
boiled
would you
it.
want to boil something that's
I
already
boiled
cooked?
it in hot water to the salt, to get rid of the salt, some of the salt. That's why I did. See, he does it straight from the he or she. Sorry, Toker. I don't know whether or not. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm assuming you're a guy, but maybe you're not. Sorry if you're not. But he or she says straight from the can. I boil it in hot water first.
No, Jay, no straw. When you give it to me, just give it to me raw.
Oh gosh, you just found any excuse to say that. John says, seriously, just spend the extra time and buy hot dogs.
That's all it is 100 hot dogs shoved together.
Ooh, okay. Oh, okay, cool. I got it right. So John, you know what I really loved growing up, but I don't eat now?
He's a tokerate.
Toker. And he's a he.
Sometimes I'm a midnight joker.
I love corn dogs with mustard.
Oh no, corn dogs are good.
Corn dogs with mustard.
How about a deep fried Oreo? How about deep fried Twinkie?
Ew.
How about deep fried pizza?
Why is everything deep fried?
That's what you get at the carnival.
Yeah.
Everything at the carnival is deep fried. Remember when the carnival had COVID and they had the drive-through carnival?
When the carnival had COVID?
Remember during COVID in Arizona?
Oh yeah, Arizona, the state fair had. So it was just drive-through food. Yeah.
Yeah. And
this was before I became a nutritional therapy practitioner, before I even took the courses. So I was like all about it, and now I don't eat that much sugar at all.
We had a sugar coma because we had deep fried Oreos.
I can't do that much sugar anymore.
Deep fried Twinkies. And then we also had a side of nachos where they forgot to put the peppers on it.
And we had to go back.
In line.
Yeah.
They had a drive-through state fair where you didn't ride any rides. You just drove through and ate the food.
Oh, that was actually really fun, to be honest.
That was a moment.
Ooh, yes, Bill. Corn dogs from Hot Dog on a Stick. I used to love going to Hot Dog on a Stick. And I used to love getting the pepper jack cheese inside of the corn, the cheese stick.
I'm going to go with Master Wells and say liverwurst spread, my favorite.
Oh, you introduced me to that.
I love liverwurst with onions and mustard.
Yeah, but you don't love liver?
I like liver.
But you like liverwurst.
I don't know if liverwurst is actually liver, though.
Either.
It's just German.
I just said liverwurst, like to play on words. Blaze Radar says Blaze pizza with green chili ranch. I don't think I've ever had Blaze pizza before.
No, we like the MOD.
Mod
pizza.
Mod pizza.
Ooh. Oh,
Federal. Ooh. There's this place in Arizona
called Federal Pizza
in Phoenix,
and we recommend that you. Oh, and by the way, since we're on the subject of food, we starting next week we're going to have a sponsor for.
No, we can't actually announce what the sponsor is until we sponsor.
We're going to have a sponsor for Millennial Boom.
Oh yeah,
it'll be a place that we like, and they're just trying to see if it does. It's not a whole lot of money. We're not like balling in dough. We just say balling in dough, rolling in dough. It's just they said, hey, we want to help you, so we're going to sponsor at least one of your segments and see how it does. So you'll see what it is next week. We'll actually have an actual break and say we want to thank our sponsor for this moment of Millennial Boom. What?
I'm just doing this.
We think. Yeah. Unless they back out.
Yeah, exactly. That's not like, why would you?
Well, because why not?
John says liverwurst is sausage made from liver.
Okay. Well, I can eat liverwurst, but I can't eat liver.
You guys should do sponsored episodes from the restaurant. We thought about that, John. And so if that ever becomes a thing, we would do that.
Actually, we could probably do that.
Well, let's hold off on that first.
They have Wi-Fi, though. We don't know. But they have good food.
They do have good food.
Really good food.
Okay, but let's hold off until next week.
All right.
Take this show on the road. John, your living room. John says your living room is boring. Take this show on the road. Dang, John,
you see my awards back
there? John just be dishing it.
And those posters?
Yeah, Chris, you're right. Deep fried is the American way. Yep.
But you know what? Ooh. French fries are not from France.
No, they're not.
French kiss is not from France. French toast is not from France.
Then why is it French?
Because it sounds better. It's like escargot. It's just snails, but it sounds fancy.
Oh, escargot is so good.
Yeah. Put 2 S's on your car and you can say, look at that escargot.
Oh, God, I can't. That's such a bad joke.
Best drinks of all time.
What is Turkish pizza, Chris? That sounds good. What's the difference between the pizza we have here and Turkish pizza? Because I'm ignorant and don't know.
Well, Turkish pizza comes with next to it you get a hookah.
Don't do bad jokes right now.
What? A hookah?
Ooh, stuffed jalapenos. It sounds good. Ooh, stuffed olives.
No, I don't like olives.
Stuffed olives. I love olives. Too salty for you, right?
I don't do salt.
Texas toast is not from Texas, Chris says.
Google.
Oh, John. Indian pizza. Well, we went to a place called Curry Up Now, in the Bay Area. Curry Up Now has what is it? Wasn't it lamb tikka masala, but in pizza form, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was good. That was very
Google
good.
that word.
What word?
Chris wrote Paneri or something. Pineli.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, I love deviled eggs.
Me too. Deviled eggs
the
are
bad
so
part about deviled
good.
eggs is that I'm so addicted to deviled eggs that
You have like 5.
if you put 8 of them
Ooh.
out, I'll eat 7 of them.
Dang, Chris, that looks really good. It looks very simple too. It's a boat-shaped bread with caseri. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Cheese filling. Though
we love Indian food though. I love
Indian
turkey.
food.
I love lamb tikka masala.
Yeah, lamb tikka masala tastes so good.
Also, I love Jamaican food. Goat curry goat.
Yeah, it's funny because you actually isn't the curry goat? Isn't it spicy? Oh no, that's jerk chicken.
Yeah,
jerk chicken.
I don't like spicy foods, but I love curry
spicy
goat.
foods.
I love a lot of different cuisines that I'm into, but I'm very picky.
One thing's for sure, though, he doesn't like bitter melon ampalaya.
Gross.
So good.
See, what else don't I like?
Chris likes jerk chicken too. He's a fan.
Chris likes the jerk chicken?
He likes jerk chicken.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Had me scared for a minute. Yeah, jerk chicken is too spicy for me.
I like jerk chicken, but it is spicy though. Ooh, plantains.
Deep fried plantains?
Yeah. So good.
Bro, what? He doesn't like bitter melon for real? No, I don't like it for real.
Who wrote that? Yeah, he doesn't like. Yeah, Chris, you missed that part. So I had him. He tried pinakbit for the first time yesterday, and it had okra, squash, bitter melon, some other vegetables and stuff. And I warned him that it was bitter, and the minute he ate it, he made a noise and a face inside of the restaurant.
I don't like squash.
I like squash cooked that way though.
Okra.
I love okra.
I don't like green bell peppers on a cheesesteak.
Oh well, we knew that.
Beer can chicken I never had, but
what
I do
is
like
beer can chicken.
Coca-Cola ribs.
Ribs soaked in Coca-Cola.
Yeah. Coke, and the Coca-Cola tends to break down. It makes it more tenderizes it naturally with the natural sugars from the soda. And then you bake it.
Chris, I would love to take him on an eating tour of Southeast Asia, but part of what scares me is that reaction he had inside of the restaurant yesterday, and I do not want to get that reaction more than once.
So according to Gabriel, we have now the longest Millennial Boom broadcast ever, breaking the previous record set in February 6th of 2022.
How long did we go on February 6th of 2022?
An hour and 20 minutes.
Oh.
So we actually went past it.
Nice. Okay.
Bitter melon is a superfood that I'll never know about anymore.
Well, you know what? You probably should try it again.
How about some? Okay, I'll do that if you eat some balut.
Okay. Will you have some?
No.
Have you had it before?
No.
Then you can't talk because I had it when I was younger.
I can talk.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, Mimi say you can't talk when it comes to saying that about eating it.
Okay. How about I tell you what? I give you some chitlins.
I've had chitlins before.
Not cooked.
Not cooked. I had it cooked.
You had uncooked chitlins?
Why would I eat chitlins uncooked? Who eats chitlins uncooked?
Hey, look, chaotic innocence arrives calmly. Hello. Okay, have Stanley try.
Then you just have to avoid bullet.
Have Stanley try Kinlaw Tangu. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what. Kinilau. What is that? I don't know. I don't know if I'm reading it correctly. I'm gonna Google it real quick because I probably will know it if I see a picture of it.
So Gabriel said our last one was 90 minutes. We're gonna go for.
Oh, I don't know if I've even tried that before.
What is it?
Fish ceviche.
Oh, I love fish ceviche.
Oh, I think I have. Yeah, I didn't realize that what was called though. Look at John schooling me.
So I also like salmon grilled. I like shark. You ever had shark?
Tanigai? Is that how you pronounce it?
Tinigay.
What'd you say?
You ever had shark?
Have you?
You ever had cobra?
No.
Well, I did teach you about the salmon eggs with quail egg, right?
You did. That's really good.
Fried mushrooms, yeah.
Oh, Massawell says bizarre food Southeast Asia tour with Stanley Roberts. I'd watch. Oh my gosh. I would, you know what? I would love to see him do it, but in all honesty, I'm scared that I might just cringe too much with the sound effects he might have.
Yeah, well, Kellogg's Honey Nut Crunch, Nut Honey. What you doing, Nut and Honey?
Show it.
Yeah, so I used to catch my own shark in Moss Beach and grill it. It was so good. And then one day we were chumming for shark. You know how you chum for shark? You know what I mean?
No.
So chum for shark is you take a whole bunch of like dead like fish guts and you throw them in the water to attract the because sharks can smell blood a mile away.
Okay.
So we're on a trimaran trying to catch some
how long ago
shark.
was this?
This was a long time ago. And all of a sudden we see this dark shadow underneath about the size of the trimaran. And the guy was like, pull your rods in. It was like a 20-foot shark.
Wow.
It was like, whoa. Can you imagine that?
I'd be freaking out.
If you do it, I'd be a guide for Singapore and Bangkok.
That would be awesome. I would love to go. We've got to work on getting your pasaporte first.
Passport? Why you say it like that?
Pasaporte.
I do have a passport. I just have to renew it.
Okay, well, we have to work on renewing it.
Right.
We would love that, Chris. Okay, we'll let you know. I would love for him to. I've been trying to get him to come to the Philippines, but
You ever had mountain oysters?
You gonna come with me to the Philippines?
No. You ever had mountain oysters?
You gonna come with me to the Philippines?
Maybe. You ever had mountain oysters?
Are you gonna come with me to the Philippines?
Answer the question.
Answer the question.
Have you ever had mountain
Answer the question the correct way. Are you coming with me to the Philippines?
Yeah, as long as I'm staying in the main hotel, I'm not going into the provinces.
The provinces? The province, Beeb.
Yeah.
What's wrong with the province?
You got bugs the size of Volkswagens. I'm not trying to be out there have some bug crawling me in the middle of the night. I go scratching thinking it's like, man.
Who's bigger? You or the bug?
Apparently the bugs are bigger.
No. Who's bigger? You or the bug?
The bugs?
No.
You told me that you were out there trying to do what you do, and then all of a sudden this big ass bug came in there.
A flying cockroach did fall down my shirt. I was like 10 though.
Yeah, I'm not trying to mess with something flying down my shirt like that. I'm
okay,
sorry.
But I was sitting against a wall though, so it just like fell in.
Or even worse, a rat comes up and climbs your booty.
Anyways, you coming to the Philippines?
Yeah, the long thing I say in Manila.
Chris, my family is from Nueva Vizcaya in the Philippines. And then I have family in Nueva Ecija too, so up north.
Yeah. So, so pork rinds?
I love pork rinds. So you come with me to the Philippines?
All right, Paresh, time to go. We're about to wrap it up too pretty soon. We're
actually, just Diane making Stanley crazy food and then him reacting. I know. Wouldn't that make for great YouTube though?
I love Japanese food.
He does love Japanese food. He schools me on Japanese food.
I'm a big Japanese food person.
Yeah. See, John wants you to go to the Philippines too.
Okay, John, you buy us 2 tickets to the Philippines and with a hotel and it's not in the province. And then, yeah.
What's wrong with the province? You just scared about the bugs? Is that all you're scared about?
Bugs and oxens run around.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Yeah, let's wrap this up. You're scaring me.
Time to go now. Good night. Good night, Parish 29.
All right. Good night, Parish. Okay, I'm a boomer.
I didn't say we were done.
Oh. Okay, my bad.
Good night. Oh, good
Chris
night.
said good night too. Is it because I said good night?
Yeah, see, you scared everybody off.
Oh, my bad. You said let's wrap it up.
I did not. He said let's wrap it up.
Oh, okay.
All right, guys. Well, I guess we're going to wrap it up because Diane said we're wrapping it up, and She's cutting the time short. I know we were trying to go till
Oh,
for 2 hours.
Oh, we're trying to go. Oh, I didn't know that. You didn't tell me.
Well, now I guess everybody wants to be out.
Yeah,
now.
Gabriel says it's late. He says 11:38.
Well, at least you can tell time.
Good night. All right, we're
Good
out.
night, y'all. We love
We're
you
out,
guys.
guys. Time to bug out. See everybody
Look,
saying goodbye.
Chris Maverick said let's go for 2 hours.
Chris Maverick said let's go for 2 hours. Radar says good night too. Betty Veronica says good night also. What?
All right.
Everybody's saying they're out. All right, yes, you guys have a good night, a very good week, and then we'll see you on Sunday. Right?
Is this Sunday Christmas?
No, December the 4th.
Oh.
I'm a boomer.
I'm millennial.
All right, guys, take care.
Good night.
Eat good foods.
Where am I here?
Eat bitter melon.
Ugh,
And then record your reaction.
gross. Oh, have some what's that stuff called?
Have some what?
From
From where?
Vegemite.
Oh, I'll pass.
Yeah, see? Eat some Vegemite.
Lord Frieza says Gen X.
I know, huh? All right, guys, we appreciate you.
All right, you guys, thanks for watching. We love you, and thank you for your support. Bye.
Thank you for listening to Millennial Boom with Diane Faith and Stanley Roberts. Millennial Boom and Reasons Why Aliens Will Never Invade Earth and Caught Misbehaving videos are made possible through viewer donations. Check out www.linktree.com/MrBadleyTV to see how you can help. See you next week.